So welcome everybody to an opportunity of letting go, releasing, revitalizing, finding stillness in the presence. Oftentimes we're thinking about the past or perhaps preparing for the future and missing the very moment that we're in. And it's truly the only place that we have the opportunity to become fully aware of what's going on in our bodies, not to judge it, or what's happening in our minds with our thoughts, not to judge it. Just become aware of it, just notice it, befriend it. Don't be the enemy. Yoga and the science of yoga is showing the efficacy of this science to, first of all, prevent many chronic diseases by reducing stress. So every time we come to a yoga class, every time we practice, we're on our mats or sitting on our meditation cushions, you are effectively becoming present with your being, all of it. By breathing deeply and fully, we know that this activates the vagus nerve, which in turn activates our parasympathetic nervous system. We don't spend our entire life in our rest and digest. We also have our sympathetic nervous system that prepares us for activities. It can be gardening, it can be a sport, it can be running to catch a train or a bus. And we need that too. But when the sympathetic nervous system doesn't get a break, we don't get one either. We're always in this state of hyper alertness, hyper tension. When the sympathetic nervous system is turned on, it shunts the blood towards all of your skeletal muscles, but it takes it away from your digestion, metabolism, and elimination. So just let's spend another 60 seconds or so embracing the opportunity of being fully supported, being safe, and allowing the expansion of our lungs as we breathe in through our noses, exhaling either through the nose or the mouth. Making that breath in deep and lengthening the exhalation. And remembering, when we're feeling anxious or overstimulated and we need to ground and calm ourselves, pausing at the bottom of the exhalation will pause your thinking. And when you're ready, gently removing your blocks. And drawing one knee at a time up into your chest. Hugging them. One hand on each, or perhaps if you really want to go for it, you can wrap your arms around your knees, compressing here your ascending, transverse, and descending colon. So it's called wind relieving pose, but it can help stimulate movement through the gut area. And releasing, keep your knees bent, place the soles of your feet flat on the mat, line your heels up with your sits bones, lift your shoulder blades up, tuck them under your heart, and then tilt your chin towards the center of your chest. Arms are by your side with your palms facing down. On an exhale, press the small of your back into the floor. Let's just spend a moment feeling the engagement of our abdominal muscles. Rectus abdominis, pyramidalis, that's a very low, deep muscle. Your transverse abdominis. Continue to breathe. And then further tilt your tailbone up and slowly peel your spine off the mat, coming up into bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. All compressions and twists have the ability, so we're compressing here at the throat area, have the ability to stimulate removal of waste and toxins, and of course stimulate circulation. Holding, pressing thighs up, and breathe. Physical benefits include stretching the hip flexors, which are compressed when we walk upstairs, get out of a car. We're stretching them now, strengthening quadriceps, your thigh muscles, your glutes, your butt, and your hamstrings. And one more breath in, press up, and slowly, one vertebra at a time, release your spine back down onto your mats. And let's practice fish pose. Now we can use our block for supported fish pose. So you're going to extend your legs straight down in front. Looking around for my blocks. I don't have a block. Yes, I do. Okay, so you can do a supported version of fish pose. Basically, you're lifting your upper body off the floor. If you're supporting in fish, you're putting the block or the cushion underneath your shoulders and letting your head roll back. So this further opens up the chest cavity. Now, you're free to do this without a prop by bringing your elbows and forearms onto the floor and letting your head fall back. So your choice, supported or not. Matsyasana, fish pose, opening the throat, allowing the circulation to move freely, expanding the lungs. Some yogis will say the quality of our breath will determine the quality of our lives. Notice what's moving as you breathe in, as well as breathing out. And then gently come on all the way back down onto your mats. And just gently turn your head to the left, exhaling. Inhaling, slowly bring your head back to the center. Exhale, turn your head to the other side. Back to the center. And then you can either roll over onto your side or draw your knees up. Place your hands underneath the backs of your thighs and rock up to a seated position and come on over onto all fours for cat-cow. Okay, so hands underneath your shoulders with your middle finger pointing forward. Always a nice idea to spread the fingers apart. Place your knees underneath your hips. And this will be the only time we're really on our knees. So on an exhale, round your spine, pull your bellies in. So this stimulates digestion, metabolism, and elimination, as well as a gentle warm-up for the spine. Inhale, hollow out the lower back. You could curl your toes under, draw your heart center forward. Feel the length through the front of your torso. Exhale, flatten the tops of your feet, press into all 10 fingers. Inhaling, curl your toes under, hollow out your lower back, draw your heart center forward so you feel the stretch. And exhaling, flatten the tops of your feet. Inhaling, curl the toes under, hollow out. Draw your heart center forward, stretching the front of your body. Last time. Exhale, flatten the tops of your feet. Pull your belly in and just hold here for a minute. Not a minute, just a couple seconds. And last time, curl your toes under, hollow out your lower back, draw your heart center forward. And then coming onto your knees. Sorry, I guess I lied. We're on our knees again. If you need to, curl your mat over. Some of you have cushions. That's good. Okay, camel pose. Curl your toes under. Now, for some of us, we may only want to place our hands on our hips. You're going to lift up your gaze and just fold back, arcing. Now, depending on how much you can arc and whether it's comfortable for your shoulders and your arms, you might release your hands to your heels. If that's not comfortable, keep your hands right on your hips. So again, we're opening up the front of the body, creating space for our digestive organs, organs of elimination, and return. And then bring your hands to the floor, curl your toes under again, roll back onto the soles of your feet, and let your upper body just hang here with your knees nice and soft. Let the crown of your head float down. Let your knuckles just drag on the mat. And then on an inhale, you're pressing the soles of your feet into the floor. You're slowly rolling up. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. Let your arms hang. Let your head be the last thing to come up. And then inhale, shoulders up to ears. Exhale, roll, and push them back. So we're going to do full sun salutations because this is a practice that will lubricate all your joints, strengthen your core, and increase your blood circulation. If you need to open the door at any point, you have my blessings. If your neighbors don't like it, well, you'll be in the minority, but hey. Okay, so come on up to the fronts of your mats. And if you have socks on and they don't have little stickies on the bottom, you should take them off, okay? Inhaling, in place, galvanize your thighs by lifting up on your kneecaps. Bring your hands into prayer, Anjali Mudra. Breathing in, step your feet apart, reach up, look up, arcing back. Inhaling, bring your feet back towards one another. Lift out of your waist. Really feel the stretch through your obliques and your low back. Hinge forward slowly. So you're using your core. helping to strengthen your posture. Let the crown of your head float down. Step your left leg back, dropping your knee to the mat, shoulders right over hips. Place your hands on your front thigh. Focus your gaze. Lift your back knee off the floor. Press into the heel. Focus your gaze on the floor. Focus. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. And breathe. Developing strength through your entire body. Fingers are active. Everything is alive and working. Turn your hands forward. Spread your fingers apart. Bring them to the mat. Take the other foot back. Take your version of plank, whether it's knees on the mat or knees off the mat. Pressing all 10 fingers into the mat. If you can see the wrinkles in your wrists, they should line up with the front of your mat. If you're in full plank position, and even if you're not, visualize a zipper from your pelvis right to your sternum. As I've said many times, this is one of the best exercises for increasing overall strength. Practice this a few seconds every day and you will become much stronger. Release your knees, flatten the tops of your feet, take your hips back towards your heels, and release your belly on your thighs. Try to keep your hands where they are, but they may need to slide back just a bit. Compression, excellent for releasing toxins, waste, stimulates, and assists in both of these important activities. Leaving your hands where they are, release your forearms, bring your body forward as low as you can, releasing chest and chin, bum in the air. Slide your legs out behind you. If you're off the mat, bring your body forward, flatten the tops of your feet, lower your forehead, bring your fingers towards the top of your shoulders, elbows into your rib cage, forearms down towards the floor, beginning with baby cobra, pressing your hips and pelvis into your mats. Roll an invisible alley with your nose. On an inhale, lift your head, neck, shoulders, and chest, and breathe. Hands are just there for guidance. Eyes can be open or closed. Let them roll up towards your third eye, Ajna chakra. Breathing. One more breath in, lift. Exhale, lengthen as you lower. Curl your toes under. You can come up onto your knees first or press right up into downward facing dog. Walk your feet a few inches forward. Again, be sure you're pressing all 10 fingers into the mat. Bend your knees. Press your sits bones towards the back of your mat. Let your ears be aligned with your inner arms. Press your chest towards your knees. Feel the length in your neck. Press your heels towards the mat. Doesn't matter if they touch. Feeling the stretch in your Achilles tendon. This is a tendon that we should not ignore. It attaches your calf muscles, both of them, to the heel, your calcaneus bone in your heel. So notice that stretch. That is preventative medicine. Lift your left leg up in the air. Let's tip it over to the right. So we get a nice stretch through the descending colon. And then bring that foot back. Look at your left hand. Swing that foot as far forward as you can. Other foot forward, and let your upper body hang in Uttanasana. So all inversions, this is considered an inversion. When your head is lower than your heart, you're getting your blood supply to your pituitary, your hypothalamus, your pineal gland, thymus, thyroid, all the good stuff. Bring your arms beside your ears. Engage your thighs by lifting up on your kneecaps. Pull your bellies in. Sweep the arms forward. The slower you go, the more muscles you use. Take your feet apart, reach up, look up, arc back. And then inhale, bring your feet back together. Engage your thighs. Exhale, lengthen as you fold. The slower you go, the more muscles you use. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, reaching up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Bring them to your heart center. Lower your shoulders. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. Keep your eyes closed. Release your hands down by your side in Tadasana. Rooted and grounded through the soles of your feet with your crown reaching up. And let's do one more round. And the beauty in slowing this down is that you do a couple of rounds and it's better than doing 6 fast rounds. Okay, so come on up to the fronts of your mats once again, please, for one more round. Inhaling, in place. Exhaling, hands in prayer. Step your feet apart. Reach up, look up, arcing back. So you're stretching the front of your body. Inhale, bring your feet back together. Lift out of your waist. Feel your core engaging just as you stretch up and then folding from the tops of your legs slowly. Folding, reaching forward towards your ultimate Uttanasana. Forward fold. Let your heads hang, please. Step your right leg back. Drop the knee to the mat. Bring your hand onto your front thigh. Take your time for balance. Focus your gaze about 8 or 9 feet in front of you. Don't look at anybody else. Inhale, come up. The anchor is going to be your back foot. So press through that heel. Press through your back heel. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Everything is active right to your fingertips. So we're flexing the hip flexors in the front thigh, and we're stretching them in the back. And you're also stretching the Achilles tendon again by pressing that heel down. That's your anchor. Keep your gaze focused. Turn your hands forward. Keep your fingers spread apart. Bring them down on either side of your front foot. Take it back. Remember, if full plank isn't for you today, draw your knees on and then onto the mat, cross at the ankle. And you can adjust how much weight in the front of your body by coming forward or backwards. But barring any injuries, work your way up to being able to hold plank just a little bit longer every month. Breathe. Remember the zipper from your pelvis to your sternum. Zip it up. Drawing your rib cage together. And then release your knees. Flatten the tops of your feet. Take your hips back towards your heels. Release your belly onto your thighs. If you don't have a belly, just imagine it somewhere around your thighs. Oh my God. You're not, huh? I know, but I'm going to take you back to being a teenager. Why not? Oh, and breathe. Beautiful modified child's pose with stretch through the shoulders, compression in the belly. And leave your hands approximately where they are. Your elbows can flare out. Stay nice and low. And then bring chest and chin onto your mats. I know how awkward this can be, but it is one of the best yogic postures for bringing your spine back into perfect alignment. Some of us are born with slight curves in the spine. Not all of them can be cured, but many can be improved. And then slide everything out and bring your forehead onto the floor. If you're off your mat, scoot yourself forward. Release your forehead onto the mat. Bring your fingers to align with approximately the top of your shoulders, elbows into your side body, and press your forearms down towards the mat. If you're intending to do the fuller expression of Cobra, you may wish to separate your feet wide and roll your baby toes into the mat. Roll an invisible alley with your nose, pressing hips and pelvis into the mat, inhaling. Everybody begin in baby cobra. So a moderate stretch for the lungs, obviously a major workout for your low back, mid-back muscles, adrenals, and kidneys. And then if you wish to, press into the floor. Keep your elbows aligned with your wrists and your shoulders. Keep your shoulders down. And again, let your eyes roll up towards Ajna Chakra. One more breath in. Lengthen as you lower. Bring your feet back towards one another. Curl your toes under. Press into your hands. Come on up into downward dog. Walk your feet a few inches forward and bend your knees. As you bend your knees, press your belly into your thighs, your chest towards your knees. Align your ears with your inner arms, pressing all 10 fingers into the mat a lot so you've got space inside the palm for your carpal tendon. And then press your heels towards the floor. Feel that stretch in the backs of your knees, your calves especially, and your Achilles tendon. And give your head a little movement so you know you're not stiffening up, tensing up. Lift your right leg up, tip it over to the left. Bring it back behind you. Look at your right hand and swing that foot as far forward as you can. Other leg forward. And once again, let your body just hang in Uttanasana. Let your knuckles drag. You don't need to have locked knees here yet. Just breathing in, enjoying an inversion. Mr. Iyengar, BKS Iyengar, said inversions are our best friends. Reversing and elevating the flow of blood to areas of the body above the heart that need it. Okay, let's engage our thighs by lifting up on our kneecaps. Pull your bellies in, bring your arms beside your ears. Inhale, sweep the arms up slowly. Feel your core at work. Feet spread apart, arcing, lengthening, opening, looking at the birdies. Inhale, bring your feet back together. Lift up out of your waist. Reach forward, lengthen. Again, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Bend your knees, sweep your arms out to the side, floating them up, bringing them into prayer. Exhale to Anjali Mudra. Eyes are closed. Release your hands. Tadasana. Good posture facilitates every single activity in our bodies, not to mention that it does and can make us look like teenagers inside of older bodies. Give your legs a good shake out. Did you get that, Gil? Yeah. You're a teenager inside of an older body. So cute. Okay, we're going to do some warrior one to humble to our Parsvottanasana. So I will guide you, of course. Start at the front of your mat. Step your right leg back so your left foot's forward. Now, separate your feet on your mat. Widen them so one's closer to one side, one closer to the other side. It'll help you orientate your body towards the front of your mat. So you want your hips, your chest, your shoulders orientated to the front of your mat. So if you separate your feet, widen them, you'll be able to do that very easily. Great. Okay, bend your front knee, calf lining up with heel or knee over ankle, whatever speaks to you. And then back leg is going to be straight. Keep your back leg straight. It's your anchor once again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. This is warrior one. Now, try not to sink into your hips. So lengthen through your core. It'll be work for your core, but your core is part of every movement you make during the day. We don't even think about it until we're injured or sore, and then all of a sudden we notice the muscles that we're going to use. But we think of yoga as preventative medicine. Okay, bring your arms slowly behind your back, interlace your fingers, keep that front knee bent, keep the back leg straight, squeeze those shoulder blades together, lift your gaze. Exhale, arms up, lead with your hearts. Coming forward, letting your torso fall inside of your front leg, let your head hang. And then release your arms, but sweep them up, come back into warrior one, and then lower your arms. Now, some of you may want blocks, added height, so place your blocks up at the front of your mat, perhaps on either side of your front foot. And some of you may not need it. Once again, you're orientating your body towards the front of your mat. I don't want you to try and twist in this position. So bend your front knee. Once again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Keep the shoulders down, keep the rib cage in. Now inhale, straighten that front leg, lift out of your waist, stretch forward. So both legs are going to be straight here. Keep reaching. The more you reach, the more you stretch, the closer you get to the floor. If you need the added height, your blocks, of course, have 3 heights. Or perhaps you can tent your fingers on the floor and lower your torso towards your front thigh and breathe. Again, move your head just a little bit so you know you're not holding. An intense stretch for the hamstrings. Remember, the backs of our bodies store fear, the fronts store aggression. So whenever we stretch, we have the ability to release whatever that muscle might be holding onto. Bend your front knee just to release the hamstring, and then straighten that leg again. And exhale to bend that front leg. Keep the back leg straight. And one last time, straighten the front leg. And then let's bend it. Sweep the arms up. Coming into warrior one again. And then lower your arms and bring your back leg forward. And just give it a little bit of a shake out. And we'll do the other side. Inhaling in place, step your left leg back, or whatever you didn't do last time. Again, spread your feet apart. So your front foot's 90 degrees, your back foot's about 60. Bend your front leg. Again, make sure your knee is tracking over your middle toes. And then feel the weight mostly in the back of your body. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Fingers are active, rib cage in, shoulders down, and breathe. Take your arms slowly behind your back. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your gaze, open up the front of your bodies. And on an exhale, keep your legs as they are, front leg bent, back leg straight. Lead with your heart, lengthen, folding forward inside of your front thigh with your arms coming up whatever amount they can. Parsvottanasana, front angle bend. And release your fingertips down to the floor. And then inhale, sweeping up, coming back into warrior one. Breathing. Now straighten your front leg. Lift up, lengthen, stretch, reach. Continue with the reach as you fold from your hips. Coming forward, keep both legs straight. And you're bringing your hands down on either side of your front foot. If you need your blocks for added height, place them on either side. Please relax your neck, let your head hang. Let's bend the front knee to release the hamstring. And straighten the leg. If you can, you're keeping your torso, the right half on your right thigh if possible. Keep the neck relaxed. Let your head hang. Once again, bending through the front knee to release the thigh. Keep pressing into your back foot. Straighten the leg. Stretching the hamstrings. If these are tight, they pull down on our low back and they reduce that lumbar curve and they create a pain in the back. And then bend your knee once again. Sweep the arms up, coming back into warrior one. Keep your shoulders down. Back leg is straight. Nice. Turn sideways on your mats. Sideways arms out at your side. Inhaling in place. Let's twist towards the left foot, bringing your right arm down towards your left foot, other arm up, twisting. And then staying down, twist over to the other side. Coming into the center, walk your feet in towards one another. And let's slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. And just give everything a bit of a shake out. Before we lie down for a moment, I'd like to practice Uddiyana Bandha. So bandhas means a lot. And there are three major bandhas. It's our throat, our anus, and our abdominal area. So if you want to lock your anus in this position too, you will be generating a lot of energy in your digestive system all through your abdominal area. So basically, most of you have all done this before. Spread your feet wide apart. Place your hands on the front of your thighs, on your knees. Relax your belly as you inhale. Exhale, pull your bellies in. So that will be the action. You're going to pull your belly in and you're going to hold your breath for a while, but I just want you to get that feeling. You're actually pulling up and under your rib cage, the idea. Exhale, relax your belly. Okay? And so that's your last inhale. And now exhale. All the air out, all of it, all of it, all of it. You can't do this effectively. So even a false exhalation here, I can't talk and do this at the same time, but I'm going to exhale everything out and I'm going to engage my abdominal muscles, pulling them up. When you need to breathe, of course, you're going to stand up and breathe. Okay. Standing up. Now, some of you may know the in, out. You're not breathing, you're just activating those muscles. So this stimulates digestion, peristalsis. So great for metabolism, great for removing waste from the body, as many colonic irrigationists tell me. We all have like somewhere between 10 and 15 pounds of impacted fecal matter. If anybody wants her number. It's a very intimate experience with a lovely woman who, why she chose that for a living, I don't know. But what a good woman. And she's in our neighborhood. Okay? Mary Kay Paris, if anybody knows her, she's a good person. Okay, and she does it out of her home, so it's all good. All right, so stick your bum out from behind. Just kind of relax your belly, let it hang. On an exhale, draw your abdomen in. All the air's out, all the air's out. And one more inhale, relax your belly. Keep your spine as long as you can. And then exhale all the air out, all of it out. And when it's all out, maybe you can use your muscles to pull your belly in, drop it, pull it, drop it, pull it in, drop it, pull it, drop it. Okay, so this is a great, when you're waiting for dinner to be ready sometimes, this just helps to stimulate digestion, because my mother used to say, you are what you eat. As a nutritionist, you are what you digest. Okay, flat out, take a sip of water, please, and come down onto your mats just for a moment to allow the benefits of what you have just done to be uploaded and integrated. Turn your palms up in the open and receiving position. Let your feet splay out. Lift your shoulder blades up, tucking them underneath your heart. Perhaps tilt your chin towards the center of your chest. This is actually perfect posture, thanks to gravity and supported by the floor. I like checking in with posture by aligning myself with a wall and then walking away from that wall, so I remind myself of what perfect posture is. So gut health, super important. 90% of our serotonin is produced in our guts. Now, sunshine produces serotonin in the brain, but as I said, 90% of it's in the gut. So our diet matters. Eggs, nuts, cheese, and salmon are very high in tryptophan. Most of you would know that. Tryptophan produces serotonin, and serotonin is a precursor to melatonin. So that's why sometimes after a turkey dinner or what have you, because it's full of tryptophan too, you can feel sleepy. Although I would also guess that food combining plays a role in that. And low serotonin can be linked to depression, anxiety, and sleep disorders. But so does, stress. In fact, doctors used to say 75% of disease was often stimulated or created or produced because of stress. That number is getting higher, more like 90% now. Draw your knees up in towards your chest, one hand on each knee, a little rocking from side to side. And once again, we're going to come up So place your hands underneath the backs of your thighs and rock up to a seated position. Bring your feet forward. All right, let's fold right leg forward so your knee is right in the center. Now, if the knee is causing you pain, just leave the leg straight out in front. So I'm doing the mirror image here. Right leg forward, left foot on the outside of your knee. So if you can get that foot, that knee bent forward in relation to the center of your body and bringing the other foot to the side, interlace your fingers, pull your torso towards your thigh. You're going to feel a big stretch here in that right hip, thigh. And then place your left hand behind you. And you can either wrap your elbow around, or if you can bring the elbow to the outside of the knee, whatever works for you is fine. On an inhale, lift and lengthen. So twist positions are major for stimulating your digestive organs, your pancreas. And on an exhale, twisting whatever amount you can. Highly beneficial, of course, for the nerves moving through the spine. All of them do. And breathe. Breathe into the area where you're feeling the most tightness and tension. Doesn't matter what we're holding there. You're letting go of whatever it is. One more inhale. Lengthen up through the crown, even if it's just a thought. Exhale, twist, turn. And counter twist to the other side, gently. And then, if you can, you're going to bring both knees in alignment. So do what you can in this cowhead pose. This is great for releasing stress, tension from reproductive organs, sexual glands. Inhaling in place, so cowhead, Gomukhasana. This is the horns of the cow. Cows have horns? I don't know, but they did back in the day. Inhale, stretch up. And then if you can, coming forward, again, to help release any kind of tension, toxins, or waste in the area mentioned. Inhale, come back up and gently come out of that twist and bang out the backs of your legs. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll do the other side in a moment. Pull the flesh away from your sits bones, flex your feet. Sitting in Dandasana, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lifting up, stretching up, lift out of your waist, lead with your hearts, lengthen your spine, reach forward. Doesn't matter how low you go, try to keep the length in your spine and the fold from the tops of your legs. One more breath in, keep the feet flexed, reaching forward, and then exhale, lengthen, take hold of whatever part of your leg, foot, ankle, calf, using as leverage. On an inhale, you might be lifting your heart, so you take some of the roundedness out of your spine, you're lengthening. And yes, if you need to bend your knees, you bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold, a little bit more. This is a great exercise if you're sitting on a beach or you're in the grass somewhere, you're sitting on a towel or your blanket. The more we practice this, the more we release whatever tightness, tension, and stress are in our bodies. The thing is, our normal living, we don't do a lot of these movements. So a little more can go a long way. One more breath in, lengthen your spine, and even if it's just an idea, lowering a little bit more. And then walk your hands back up your thighs, taking Dandasana one more time, noticing the release in the low back. And now Folding left leg under, if possible, or leave it straight, and bringing the right foot to the outside of the knee, if that works. So you want to try and bring that knee to the center of your body. So down the front of your body as much as you can. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, pull your torso right up against your thigh. Again, you're going to feel that stretch in your right hip. Place your right hand behind you. Inhale the other arm up. Once again, you're either wrapping it around, maybe it's coming to the outside. We're different. Most of us are not asymmetrical. One side of the body is a little more flexible or open than the other. That's normal. Inhale, twisting and lengthening up through the crown. Exhale, settle in. Eyes can be opened softly, focusing. It's called drishti, or closed. I love closed eyes so that I can really feel what's going on inside of my body. And it reduces the distractions of the outside. Inhaling to lengthen up. Exhale, slowly counter twist to the other side. Coming back to the center. And once again, we're going to try cow head pose on the other side. Now, if you have your cushion or your block handy, probably should have said this last time, you can place that underneath your butts. So trying to line up your, great, and you're holding on to your feet. Inhaling in place. Exhale, lead with your hearts, forward fold. Maybe wrapping your arms around or just holding the posture is fine. Inhale and unfold. Okay, grab your meditation cushion or whatever you have, just for a reminder of the benefits of alternate nostril breathing. If folding your legs doesn't work well, just place your legs either straight out in front of your body, or if you're at home, sit in a firm chair. So in alternate nostril breathing, we take our right hand, we fold our peace fingers in. We're going to use our thumbs to block our right nostril, and you're going to use your ring finger to block your left nostril. You're blocking just where the flesh meets the cartilage, and you don't have to press really hard. Okay? So right hand, peace fingers folded in, ring finger and thumb are the ones you're going to use. Okay? All right, so close your eyes, sitting up nice and tall. Just keep your hand prepared. Inhaling in place and exhale. One more gentle. Inhale. Exhale, bring your thumb to your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Block. Exhale through your right. Inhale right, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale left. Inhale through your left. Block. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. Block. Exhale through left. Inhaling left. Block. Exhale right. Inhale right. Block. Exhale left. Inhaling left. Block. Exhale right. Lower your hand, keep your eyes closed, and breathe normally. If you are working on a meditation practice, this can be an option to help calm you, settle you, ground you before you begin to just be present. Meditation isn't difficult. Only if we decide that it's difficult. It's pretty simple to just sit, focus on your breath, in and out, quieting the mind, or just observing what the mind loves to do, which is think, ruminate, repeat. So keeping your eyes closed. If you know where your iPad pillow is, let's bring our bodies down onto our mats for Shavasana, flat out and relaxing. Eyes are closed. Separating the biting surfaces of the teeth. Relax the jaw. Let your bodies be soft and heavy. I may not read all 12 symptoms of inner peace, but the reason I'm even offering this is because being at peace with whatever is, particularly when we're finding ourselves challenged. It's easy to be at peace when everything's good. But when we're being challenged, can we just breathe in and breathe out? Just kind of be with it. Consider your breath in as an opportunity to connect with your heart. And consider your breathing out to release whatever it is that's annoying. I have to practice this. We all need to practice this. So one symptom of inner peace, the tendency to think and act spontaneously rather than from fear based on past experiences or just whatever we did before. Think about just being spontaneous. The loss of interest in judging. It's a big one. Judging yourself, judging other people. The loss of interest in conflict, acrimony. Even if you're thinking it, it's still going to have an impact. The loss of the ability to worry, which is a very serious symptom that can take us down into places that are not helpful or beneficial. Being contented throughout the day, smiling, even if it's just through the eyes of your heart. And learning to allow, to accept, to adapt, to adjust, to forgive and forget. So keeping the corners of your mouth just turned up ever so slightly in the style of the Buddha. Feeling grateful for your health, wherever it's at. Grateful for this day. Grateful for our community, our friends, our families, and all the little furry and winged creatures that are busy building nests, making their families grow, nurturing yourself through the connectedness to nature and others. Inhaling the life force long, full, and deep. And deep exhaling. Long, slow, deep inhaling. And if you want to purse your lips on the exhale, this is like straw breathing we practiced a few weeks ago to slow down your exhalations so you're thorough in releasing all the air. Imagine you have a straw, or purse your lips. And let's do this one more time. Inhaling, watching your chest, your diaphragm lengthen, your belly rise. And again, exhaling slowly, maybe through pursed lips. Take a moment to roll over onto your side, bend your knees, use your bottom arm as a pillow. And when you're ready, use your top arm to press yourself back up. If you can locate your cushion or your block, placing it underneath your buttocks. Let's further activate our vagus nerve by chanting Om just once, inhaling in place. In the words of Jackie Gleason, how sweet it is. Namaste. Om Shanti. Thank you, everybody. Be sure and flush out whatever waste you've released. Love your smiles. And all the drugs that are now flowing through your body. Don't look too stoned when you leave here. Take your time to gather yourself.